So I'm about to drop him, and I'm gonna attack this one. See, we lost a pet. I didn't even have to fight it, and we're gonna lose another pet. Watch, see, and now we're gonna hit this guy, and then we're gonna lose his pet, and watch, bam, nice. Oh, goatmen, they got like venom or something dripping off. Okay. And once again, going straight for the conjurers. That's if I can target the living ones. And I believe we're not near the. This is the bird room. She said, "This. What is it? A lute from the library of Irudin." Hope I said that right. I'm not quite sure what a lute. I thought a lute was like a musical instrument. Plunder. Oh, this is plunder. Oh, loot as in loot gear, not loot as in an item of music. And this is plundered loot from what? From the Vigilant. Not sure which zone, but okay, here we go. Oh, here they come. Hello. And join the party. Uh-oh. This is feeling kinda deadly. Oh, look at that. And here I was worried. Cake. Alright, healing up. Wife had to step away. So I'm going to attempt, probably get us killed, but while she's away, I'm going to attempt to pull, let's see what's around the corner there. Oh, there's stuff over there. What's over there? I'm going to see if I can pull just this group of 3. Alright. Come back here. And if I'm lucky, she won't even notice. Oh, she's running back. I was hoping I could have this group killed before he got back and be like, surprise! Almost there. You can probably pull that group right there. Oh, she's letting me heal up a little bit. Easy. See there, don't even need a healer. This is probably the other second biggest room in the whole thing. It definitely has a different feel than the purple room that we saw earlier with the all the Sarnak undead. And I'm sure once we get this safe out a little bit, she'll point out any other player added items that she notices. So that's kind of fun. So it's kind of nice to know that, you know, you can add some personal touches to your dungeon. So that's kind of cool. There we go, we got it. She was worried about dying. We got this. because according to the map, my mini map, we've got this room, this one for the end, and then when we come back we had one little section left to do. And we're about an hour in, because it took a couple minutes to get together. So I think we've probably hit about the 1 hour mark officially in here. And I'm still going to finish way ahead of the 3 hours it took me by myself. So I'd say we're making for very good time, which is going to leave us plenty of time for us to be able to check out a couple houses, like the corner store bakery. Like she's got me real curious about that one. So we will check out a couple places. Let's see. This group's almost dead. Come on. Yep. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I keep clicking on these dead ones. See, that's the only thing that bugs me. I know that that happens, everywhere. I just see it more down in the dungeons, and I don't want to say that it's a bug. Maybe it's just because of the sheer number of creatures I got stuck in here. It's just that I see it happen a lot down in here. Are there specific spell rotations for wizards? Do you have a specific rotation you run through? My wife's the resident wizard. She says a lot of it's really going to depend on how you build your wizard, and I tell you what, yeah, that's a loaded question, because depending on, yeah, I was gonna say, like, even I can answer that one just a little bit. I'm not very experienced with them, but remember, I think one, maybe 2 episodes ago, if you haven't seen it, but one thing we did was we took a look at the AA trees, and as you gain those alternate advancement points, you can kind of make your character to fit, make certain spells more powerful than others. So really, it's kind of, I like it because you kind of get to decide what's a good spell rotation for you. I do know that in some games there's a rotation that's recommended that you run, because every character is I hate to use the word cookie cutter, but you have such similar skill lines and tree lines that, they say if you want to be good at PvE, spec your points this way. But with Everquest too, because you have so many trees that you can do, plus in addition to just your standard skills, the fact that you can get mastercrafted, adepts, and stuff like that, your spells might be at different tiers versus somebody else's. So you might have a bunch of mastercrafted, which makes your rotation work, but because this person has the same spells but they're not mastercrafted, they're a lot weaker, that same rotation isn't going to work for them. So it's real hard to just say, yeah, here's the rotation to use. That's something that every wizard kind of has to develop for themselves, and actually I think that's a good thing. That's really what gives this game some power as far as developing your character. My wife says, though, a good recommendation is if you do a lot of solo, you want to get the highest level of shackle that you can get. Let's see here. I was going to start playing tonight. Oh yeah, well definitely. You're about to start playing Shadow. Oh, okay. Asking Shadow. Yeah, I would say, she said get shackle, and I agree, because I think, isn't that because the stronger it is, the harder it is to break? Yeah, because shackle is a spell where if the creature takes a certain amount of damage as you're hitting them, the shackle can break and then they'll come chase you down. But if you can get your shackle up strong enough, like an adept, higher level something, expert, if you can get, mastercrafted is expert, and if you can get like expert versions of that, it makes your, or master, sometimes you'll get like a big chest drop and it has a master in it. But anyway, the stronger you can get your shackle, the harder it will be for a creature to break it, and therefore it'll be easier for you as a wizard to kill it, because you can shackle it off in the distance and then just dump a bunch of spells on it and kill it before it even comes near you. So if you're solo, get your shackle up. Even in groups, that's good, because you can shackle one creature, then you can then focus on one or two other folks while that one stays in the back because it's shackled. That's kind of your crowd control.
When I'm soloing, I tend to avoid my dots because dots can break the shackle, whereas your single hard hits will beat it down faster without the risk of breaking the shackle.
Raz is saying that if you do the shackle, don't use the dot because it triggers more often than your big hitting spells. Your dots actually can cause your shackle to break sooner. Whereas if you can find your big heavy spells and cast them instead, you cast fewer of them, but you'll do more damage, therefore you lessen the chance of breaking your shackle. So I guess it kind of depends on. Yeah, but again, that's how she plays it. So that's the cool thing is you can actually find what works for you. I mean, I tell you, it's phenomenal the amount of creativity that they give you with your characters. Like when I do Rift, Rift I thought had a pretty good amount of options too because you could pick like 3 souls, and those souls gave you different paths for picking different skills and stuff. But it's kind of like EverQuest because you've got so many of those AA lines that you can pick. It's like you have your class AA line, there's like the Shadow Odyssey AA line, there's like the warrior, if you're a warrior, there's a warrior tree. So both games have a lot of customization, and that allows you to pick what you think works best for you. So that's very cool. And she's multitasking. I can't multitask like her. I had to pull up my I'll show you what I did so I could watch chat and play a little bit because I have a hard time like tabbing over to try and do chat. I'll show you what I did. I thought it was kind of cool. Am I not close enough? Sometimes I'll be trying to use a skill and they're all kind of grayed out. What I did so I could watch chat is I pulled it up on my iPad, which might not seem like incredible to you at the time, but I just thought of it today and I was like, hey, that's actually kind of cool. I found an app that let me spread my desktop and use my iPad as a second monitor. Small monitor, but I can actually run all kinds of stuff over here on that screen, so I get to watch chat a little bit better. See, I need tools like that. She doesn't. I do. Alright, so let's find this group. Yeah. She's more than happy to take time out of the questing here to go and chat you up about the wizards. So she's talking about Ice Comet. She says it's the wizard's best friend. So Ice Comet. That one you get kind of low too, don't you? And then you just develop it up, isn't it? I thought. Oh, because there's something you get that's got ice in the name, and I can't remember.
Fire and ice
Oh, she gets fire and ice all the way through. I just remember the couple times I played a wizard, I got like a firebox and something else that had the like ice in the name. Yeah. Never very good with the wizards. I like to play the summoners, but on your base free-to-play account, you don't get to play a necro or a summoner. So, and I would almost shell out money to get the expansion and then pay for the beast mass or the beast lord. That class looks fun to me. But I have to say looks fun because I've not actually played it, so I can't actually tell you if it's fun. My wife says it is fun. It kind of has its own game mechanics, but I hear her friends talking about wards and different things, warders, and she says you gotta hit like level 30 though to get to see the really good full effects of having the beast lord. So let's grab. Hello. Where's she at? Oh, you snuck around. I was gonna pull him back to you, but you actually came on up there.